strong right-hander, very capable with the bat. Javed joining him in the middle to kick things off. First ball of the match.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
A few moves made in the field. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Good return back from the deep.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Going with pace now. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch.
Khan, the left-handed batter, taking guard. Will want a solid start. Nawaz, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. A bit of a change-up in the field now. How will he reply?
Super shot, that.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
No. Terrible
Nice
shot.
bowling.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Yes, nice
Oh,
bowling.
didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Williams over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going, and they're hitting 6s.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad, and they got through quickly.
Oh, that's just too full. Khan makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
And that'll be easy as pie for square leg.
Fahim, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. He's got their tail up.
Great delivery, looked to be the slower ball.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good shot, a beauty.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Cracking shot. Lent on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh, well bowled.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Leading edge, lands safe from hands though. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Threw the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball. They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Ashraf has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Oh, well bowled.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though and stuck with 3.
Oh, well bowled. Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Singh has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Nice bowling.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great shot. At least one on offer. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out. Harris in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Masood, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shot, should be runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. Bavuma showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Masood taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Yep. Nicely played.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yep. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here. Goes over the top with that shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Straight to the fielder.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
So it's the left-hander in next, and he's a fine player to watch as well. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed the loss. That's a confident appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will he reply?
South Africa with a massive shout. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary road.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Maharaj coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Gone. Superb catch.
Talat, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early and really get stuck into his innings.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Shot, should be runs here.
End of the 12th over. The batting team are now on 118 for 7. Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Waited to let it come onto the bat. The bat was late coming down on that.
No. Terrible shot.
Yes, nice bowling.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
That's a solid shot. Super shot, that.
Nice bowling.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Misses everything.
Great work
Yes,
behind the
nice
stumps.
bowling.
Saved some runs with that dive.
20 for 7.
Miller, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Into the attack.
Maharaj coming back into the attack.
The spinner.
Bavuma sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
New batter out at the crease, lower order, right-hander, will want to add some quick runs.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. A nice shot. There'll be runs here.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Good return back from the deep.
Leading edge length safe from hands though.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter, would want to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure. He's got their tail up.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Nicely played.
Into the 15th over, Punjab are now 140 for 9.
Bavuma coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Singh coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Yes, nice bowling.
Oh yeah, great catch in the slips.